Alrighty, boys. So, Windvast, aka Tempest Wind, is out. So, I wanted to make a guild boss video guide with her in mind. This one, I will be using Fleuret instead of Mont, but don't worry. I'll release a Mont one later down this week. But without further ado, I'll go ahead and show you the Rev Cards and the team. Let's go. Alrighty, boys. I'll go ahead and show you Chord's Rev Cards. For Chord's Mindscape, I'm almost done, which I'll show in a sec. But as for Rev Cards, you're going to want either the Trust or Prosperity set, or the Creation and Reconciliation set. I ran Trust and Prosperity because I don't want to speed tune. As for Futaba, you're going to want the Resolve and Labor set. Here's her Mindscape. And then next, for Shiratori, you're going to want the Wind DPS set, Harmony and Victory. And then here's his Mindscape, only Outer Rings touched. Now, for Wind, you're going to want the Crit Damage and SP Recovery set. That's going to be Creation and Worry. And as you know, Wind needs SP recovery, so this card set is really good for her. You're going to want to run Ex Machina here. As for Wonder Personas, you're going to be using Narcissus for Spike, for his innate passive, where he inflicts a defense shred. Yanosik, you're going to be using Rakunda so that it can apply Mark, another good debuff. And finally, Vishnu, you're going to want to use him for Wind of Nirvana. Alrighty. So, the thing about Windvast is since we're using a wind-focused team, we can afford to use skill 1. But the rotation here, we're going to go ahead and skill 3 with Rico, target Shiratori, so he gets the crit damage buff. As for Wonder, just go ahead and Narcy Spike. Don't go ahead and highlight yet, you want to save that. Chord, you're going to go ahead and skill 2 here onto Shiratori, give him the damage buff. Shiratori, you're going to go ahead and skill 3. We're going to highlight once we get to the weak phase, so we can have it on timeline for the final turn to do big PP damage. All right, so here Futaba is active. You're gonna go ahead and skill 2 here. You wanna save the 1-3 rotation for weak phase, so just go ahead and skill 2 here. Now with Rico, you're gonna go ahead and skill 1 here. This should increase the wind damage from Fleuret. Next, you're gonna go ahead and change to Yanoshiku. Come on, me. Change to Yanoshika. What are you doing? There you go. And Rakunda onto the boss. And this should inflict Mark. And here with Chord, you're going to have to pray that Distortion inflicts shock, or else you lose out on a bit of crit potential. Alright. Here, Fleuret, you go ahead and skill 3 here. He's literally just going to be a skill 3 botter. Not much to be said about that. So now that we're in weak phase, we're going to go ahead and prepare to highlight. But first, go ahead and skill 1, inflict the debuff with Futaba. And now, Rico here, make sure you target Shiratori so he gets the crit amp from Rico's highlight. And then here, we target Shiratori again with skill 3. And then next, you're going to change to Vishnu. You're going to go ahead and Wind of Nirvana here. Get that Wind Swept, yes sir. And Chord, you're going to go ahead and skill 2 here onto Shiratori. And now Shiratori, you're going to go ahead and skill 3 here. Some big PP damage. Look at that, almost 500k on that last multi-hit. It's kind of insane. Alright, we're finally on timeline with Weakness Implant. So here, go ahead and skill 3. And then make sure you target it on Shiratori or Fleuret so that it is a Wind Weakness Implant. Rico, you're going to go ahead and skill 1 so that Fleuret can do even more big PP wind damage. And now, go ahead and switch back to Narcissus and spike Omi here. Inflict that defense shred. Lastly, go ahead and catching hook onto Fleuret, and he's gonna get double highlights here. And holy crud, man! If this is what an A0 wind looks like, I don't even want to know what A1 wind looks like. This is quite insane. And lastly, right, you highlight with him, and then you just skill 3 again. Like, look at this damage, yo. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. 789, 794k on that last hit. GG's. Alrighty, boys. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot that you did. And we're so close to 500 subs on YouTube. If you can please leave a sub, y'all. We are 50 more away. And other than that, I love Windvast. She's peak. Absolute cinema character. But do look forward to some SOS guides down the week. And I do plan on making a comparison video between A0 Windvast with no 5-star weapon and like A1 R0 twins. Just to be funny, right? But yeah, I'll talk to you on the next video, y'all. Deuces.